Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets tossed in the glove box, spec sheet worship gets left at the showroom door, and what we're left with is raw, real-world driving truth. If you're new here, buckle up, as this is your pit stop for no-nonsense car reviews with a pulse. And today, we're staring down something a little unexpected. Something Toyota hasn't done in a long time, a compact pickup that's actually based on a car. Meet the 2026 Toyota Corolla Pickup. Exterior, yeah, you heard that right, Corolla Pickup. Two words that feel like they shouldn't go together, but somehow Toyota has pulled off something pretty wild. On paper, it's a compact lifestyle truck aimed at city dwellers, small business owners, and folks who just want the practicality of a bed without the footprint of a full-size hauler. But forget the theory, how does it actually feel? Right from the first glance, the front end demands your attention. You've got the bold, squared-off fascia that pulls some cues from the Corolla Cross SUV. Think wide lower grille, a sharper set of LED headlights, and a subtle hood bulge that makes the nose look a little more aggressive than you'd expect from something with the Corolla nameplate. The Toyota badge sits confidently above a blacked-out grille, and in higher trims, you get body color bumpers, gloss black accents, and a skid plate that whispers "I might take a gravel road once in a while." Move around to the side and it becomes clear this thing is more than just a lifted Corolla with the bed slapped on. The wheel arches are squared off, giving it a beefier, more truck-like silhouette. It rides higher than your average sedan but lower than traditional mid-size trucks like the Tacoma. The proportions are tight, you're looking at around 200 inches long, with a short bed and crew cab layout. Wheels range from 17-inch alloys on base trims to 19-inch machined face options on the XSE. And if you squint just a little, there's almost a Subaru Baja vibe here. A compact body, integrated roof rails, and an urban adventure kind of posture that's more weekend DIY run than hauling lumber cross-country. Swing around back and the rear doesn't try too hard, and that's a good thing. It's clean, modern, and functional. LED tail lamps wrap around the rear corners, and the stamped Toyota logo across the tailgate gives it that retro-cool utility feel. The rear bumper integrates corner steps for easier bed access, and the tailgate is damped, a small touch, but one that makes the truck feel more premium than you'd expect in this segment. The bed itself is just under 5 feet long, enough for gear, groceries, bikes, maybe even a small dirt bike, but don't expect to throw in a full-sized sofa without dropping the tailgate. Payloads hovering around 1,500 pounds depending on the trim, and towing maxes out at 3,500 pounds when properly equipped, perfect for small trailers, jet skis, or light weekend duty. Interior. Inside, Toyota didn't reinvent the wheel, but they definitely upgraded it. The interior borrows heavily from the Corolla Cross, which is a good thing. The dash layout is clean, symmetrical, and refreshingly functional. You get physical climate controls. Thank you, Toyota, a large central touchscreen, 8 inches standard, 12.3 inches in the XLE and XSE, and Toyota's latest infotainment system, which finally feels modern with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and voice assistant features. Materials are what you'd expect from a $25 car $35,000 Toyota, mostly soft touch up top, harder plastics below the beltline, but solid build quality throughout. The seats are comfortable, with decent bolstering and available heating and ventilation. In back, there's just enough legroom for adults, although taller passengers might feel the pinch on longer trips. Storage is surprisingly smart. Under the rear seats, you've got hidden compartments for tools or backpacks. Cup holders are everywhere, and the center console bin is big enough to swallow a small purse or tablet. Toyota even threw in a household-style 120 volts outlet in the back, perfect for plugging in gear at a worksite or powering your camping setup. Now let's talk performance, because this is where things get interesting. Toyota's offering two powertrains here, a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter inline-4 pushing around 169 horsepower, and a hybrid setup that pairs a 2.0-liter engine with electric motors for a combined 196 horsepower. Both drive the front wheels as standard, with all-wheel drive optional on the hybrid. The non-hybrid version is paired to a CVT, while the hybrid gets an unfiltered. Does it feel fast? Number. But that's not the point. This isn't trying to be a sports car in a track costume. What it does feel like is predictable, planted, and surprisingly composed. The hybrid especially feels torquey around town thanks to that instant electric punch off the line, and the ride quality is smoother than you'd expect. It doesn't bounce around like body-on-frame trucks. Instead, it soaks up potholes and speed bumps with the confidence of a lifted hatchback. Steering is light, making it a breeze to maneuver in tight parking lots, and the turning radius is compact enough that U-turns don't feel like a multi-point negotiation. Braking is firm and responsive, especially in the hybrid, which uses regen to recapture energy and slow things down. Don't expect Tacoma-level off-road shops, but Toyota has added a few driving modes, including snow and trail settings on the AWD hybrid trims, which subtly adjust traction control and throttle mapping to give you better grip on loose surfaces. Fuel economy is where this little truck shines. Toyota claims around 32 mpg combined for the gas version and up to 40 mpg combined for the hybrid. That's compact car efficiency in a vehicle with a bad day, something no traditional truck can touch. So what's the damage? Base trims like the list start around $25,000, undercutting competitors like the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz. The mid-range, say with some creature comforts and a hybrid setup, will run you closer to $29,000. Fully loaded XSE AWD hybrids climb into the $34K, $35K zone. Still pretty reasonable when you consider the tech, safety features, and fuel economy packed in. And yes, Toyota safety sense is standard across the board, so you get adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and auto emergency braking, even on the base model. At the end of the day, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Pickup isn't pretending to be something it's not. It's not a heavy hauler, it's not an off-road rock crawler, and it's not trying to impress anyone at the valet stand. But that's exactly what makes it so damn refreshing. It's simple, efficient, cleverly packaged, and affordable. A tool that actually fits the lives of people who don't want to daily drive a full-size truck just to move a bike or a few bags of mulch. For a lot of drivers, this might be all the truck they actually need. Thanks for watching this review on Car Flash, where we cut through the noise and give you the drive feel that matters. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2026 Corolla Pickup, hit that like button, tap subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a raw, real-world car review. Got questions about this truck or want a comparison video with the Maverick or Santa Cruz? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, drive what fits your life, not just your driveway. This is Car Flash, signing off.